Hello and welcome. My name is Alan and we are back with more members of the 118th Congress. Today we are looking at Representative Kweisi Mfume, who is the representative for the 7th District of Maryland, which covers the city of Baltimore proper. Now, he is a Democrat, and before he took office, he was preceded in office by Elijah Cummings. Now, let's go ahead and look at who he is as an individual. He was born in Frizzle Gray in Baltimore. He was born as Frizzle Gray in Baltimore, Maryland on October the 24th, 1948. Graduated from Frederick Douglass High School in Baltimore, Maryland in 1972. Earned a Bachelor of Science from Morgan State University in Baltimore, Maryland in 1976. Earned a Master's of Art from Johns Hopkins University in Baltimore, Maryland in 1984. Was an assistant professor at Morgan State University in Baltimore, Maryland. Program director for a radio station. Member of the Baltimore, Maryland City Council, 1979 to 1986. Before being elected as a Democrat to the 100th Congress and 4 following Congresses, and served until his resignation on February the 18th, 1996. Was Chief Executive Officer of the National Association for the Advancement of Colored People, NAACP, 1996 to 2004, before being elected as a Democrat to the 116th Congress by special election to fill the vacancy caused by the death of U.S. Representative Elijah Eugene Cummings, and re-elected to the 2 following Congresses. So he is in term 3 in this time around, and altogether he's in his 8th term. Now, let's go ahead and look at the committees he is on. He is on the Committee on Oversight and Accountability, of which he's on the subcommittee on cybersecurity, information technology, and government innovation, and the subcommittee on government operations and the federal workforce. He's on the committee on small business, of which he's on the subcommittee on contracting and infrastructure and the subcommittee on oversight, investigations, and regulations. And he's on the select subcommittee on the coronavirus pandemic. Now, let's go ahead and look at the top 5 industry donors over his career. At the top, number 1, we have Securities and Investment, who have donated $230,550. Next is Lawyers Law Firms, who have altogether donated $216,034. Next is Real Estate with $197,058. Next is Public Sector Unions, who have donated $186,350. And fifth is Pro-Israel Groups, who have donated $163,500. Now let's look at his top 5 individual donors and contributors over his career. At the top, number 1, we have Thompson Cobb et al. And they are a full-service professional services firm that specializes in accounting, audit, tax preparation and planning, information systems technology, financial, and management consulting services. And they are headquartered in Washington, D.C. Altogether, they have donated $49,800. And once again, that's Thompson Cobb et al. Next, at number 2, we have Teamsters Union, their full name being the International Brotherhood of Teamsters. They are a labor union in the U.S. and Canada. Altogether, they have donated $41,000. And once again, that's the Teamsters Union. Next, at number 3, we have American Federation of State, County, Municipal Employees. Their full name being the American Federation of State, County, and Municipal Employees, the AFSCME, and they are the largest trade union of public employees in the United States. Altogether, they have donated $39,950, and once again, that's the American Federation of States, County, and Municipal Employees. Next, at number 4, we have the National Association of Realtors, and they are an American trade association for those who work in the real estate industry. Altogether, it has donated $36,250, and once again, that's the National Association of Realtors. And finally, at number 5, we have RLJ Companies, and they are an American asset management firm owned by entrepreneur Robert Louis Johnson. Altogether, they have donated $35,600, and once again, that's the RLJ Companies. A look at his donors at a glance. Industry-wise, securities and investment. Ooh. Lawyers and law firms. Real estate. Public sector unions. Absolutely wonderful. Pro-Israel groups. Both suck. Individually, Thompson Cobb et al. Teamsters Union, absolutely wonderful. American Federation of State, County, Municipal Employees, absolutely wonderful. National Association of Realtors, good. RLJ Companies, okay. But this has been a look at Representative Kweisi Mfume, who represents the 7th District of Maryland. As always, educate thyself. Think, read, study, learn. Someone tells you something you have trouble believing, ask them to cite their sources. As always, I'll be putting links in the description box below the video, my sources. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, later.